you guys had a discrepancy. He mentioned it in his response song, Rap Devil, you know, that let's call Sway and ask him why I can't get on Shade 405. That was in response, so I seen him on the street once, and I didn't know he couldn't come up to Shade at that time, 405. And I said, man, come on up, man. And then I had to see him again and say, hey, man, I don't know what the shit is. Yeah. But until that gets cleared up, there's no way I can have you on there. Yeah. What's the shit with that? What happened?
Well, the shit is, just for the record, the thing that was going on that he was saying about my daughter, I didn't even know about that until like literally like a year and a half later.
Okay.
I wasn't, it never hit my radar. And then one day, you know, you go down the fucking wormhole of YouTube and whatever, right? So I see Machine Gun Kelly talks about Eminem's daughter, whatever, right? So what the fuck? Click on it. Like, yo, why is he? Then he starts doing a press run, basically, about Haley. I'm like, what the fuck? Yo, my man better chill, right? So that's not why I dissed him. The reason I dissed him is actually a lot more petty than that.
I feel like I'm gonna get the death stare for this one.
No.
But what's going on with you and Machine Gun Kelly? You spend a lot of time together.
Yeah, we do. We met like a year and a half ago, I think. I don't know. We were doing a TV show together.
Roadies, right?
Called Roadies, a Cameron Crowe show, and we were playing love interest on the show.
Okay, so I found this really interesting. You called out Eminem for calling out so many rappers, but the fact that they didn't call out Eminem like Machine Gun Kelly and Tyler the Creator. Why did you focus on that?
Well, I mean, I'm always been a fan of Eminem's, and before Eminem, I've always loved hip hop, and it's a big part of my life and who I am. And you know, for me, you know, it is art and it is competition, and hip hop is based on competition.
When I first heard about it, it wasn't this song. It was a song that MGK did with Juicy J.
Yeah.
And there was just the I'm Call Me Steve-O was just a little baby line buried in the middle of the song. And they wanted me to video for, you know, just a little shot, have a cameo in it. And so later when people started saying, man, there's that song about you, I was confused. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, you know, there's no song about me. But it turned out they took just that one little line and made it into this song. So.
Okay.
The reason that I dissed him is because he got on. First when he said, I'm the greatest rapper alive since my favorite rapper banned me from Shade 45 or whatever he said, right? Like I'm trying to hinder his career. So I don't give a fuck about your career. You think I actually fucking think about you? You know how many fucking rappers that are better than you? You're not even in the fucking conversation. I don't care if you fucking blow or if you don't blow. It doesn't matter to me. But then when you get on Tech Nine's album and you start sending shots and people start hitting me up, yo, Machine Gun dissed you, he just dissed you, he dissed you. I'm like, I listen to it, I'm like, did he really diss me though? I keep listening to it. Y'all just rap, you not gods. And then somebody sends me a screenshot of his Twitter. And it says, had some shit to get off my chest. You just rap, you not God. Some shit like that. And I was like.
A reference to the Rap God song?
Yeah. So I'm like, on the song he said, y'all just rap, you not gods. And on Twitter he said, you just rap, you not God. Had some shit to get off my chest. And I'm seeing, and by the way, this was on the heels of the freestyle he had just did about Shade 45. It's like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Now I'm in this fucking weird thing because I'm like, I gotta answer this motherfucker.
We got each other's numbers before we did the show. I'd never met him before. And he was texting me a whole bunch, asking me if I'd come over and rehearse with him because we were doing this song, my song Hold Me Down. We were doing like a strip version of it together on the show. And I broke my phone, so I wasn't getting any of his texts.
And you know, for him to put out his record, which I think is really, really good and really strong, you know, in hip hop, you have to respond. Like you can't like comment on somebody all these years, this last record was whack and this is no good and you're washed up. So he came out with a dope album collectively, you know, across the board, everybody's like, you know, impressed with that album. So now you have to say something back. Otherwise, don't say anything again about anybody. Don't comment on him.
So I get this call and you know, come and do the remix, you know, and I'm like, okay, cool, yeah, we'll video, we'll get some footage for the video. So I show up with these hair clippers, and I'm like, yeah, cool, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna shave our pubes, and we're gonna, you know, pubic hair joint. You know, it's not a doobie, it's a pubie. And so that's what we did. We rolled up this joint with pubic hair, me and MGK, and this footage never saw the light of day, man. It's a fucking cutting room floor. It was not hip hop friendly.
And every time I do that, it makes that person as irrelevant as people say I am in hip hop.
Yeah.
I make them bigger by getting into this thing where I'm like, I want to destroy him, but I also don't want to make him bigger. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because now you're a fucking enemy. I'll leave it at that. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do at this point right now.
You haven't heard his Rap Devil response?
No, I heard it.
What do you think of it?
Not bad for him. He has some good lines in it.
So I show up on set the next day, and I'm nervous. I've never acted before, and I'm in the makeup trailer. And he comes in and is just so mad at me. He's like, I don't know who this girl thinks she is, making me look like a sucker out here, ignoring my text messages. Like, so he's like giving me like mean looks.
Did y'all really call Interscope to try to shelve his?
Fuck no. I had never made a call to Diddy, really?
Yeah.
I got Diddy's number, just hit him up. Yo, Diddy, what up? Never happened. It didn't feel like a diss to me, it just felt like pitiful. I'm like, oh, fuck. Now I'm feeling bad for something I didn't even have to do with.
It's part of the culture. It's not about fighting. You don't want any violence. Like, he on you, so now you have to say something back. Otherwise, like, you know, don't speak on anything. Like, your opinion means anything. Your opinion doesn't mean anything anymore. So, you know, this dude, Machine Gun Kelly, he came back, you know, and I think, you know, just the fact that he went back at him, you know, gives him a certain amount of respect.
Wow.
Me and MGK smoked the joint.
Oh, whoa. So did MGK shave his pubic hairs too?
Yeah, we both did. We made a pile, we rolled a joint, and then we both hit the doobie. I'm sorry, the pubie.
So the pubie, so y'all mixed the strand.
Right. It's just...
Y'all smoked each other's pubic hairs. Get the hell.
We thought that shit was hilarious, but then when the video came out, what it was you know, one of the guys in his crew, one of his boys. He's like, hey man, here, and fucking smoke this joint. He gave him the joint, and that guy smoked. They're all laughing at him, which is funny too.
And he's in the makeup trailer, and I'm like, hey, I'm Ashley. You know what I mean? He's like, yeah. Whoa. And I'm like, whoa, that's how this guy's gonna be. Today's gonna suck. Oh my God, I don't want to do this at all. I have to play his love interest. This guy's a jerk. I hate this. And so, I'm like, okay.
So he made a reply to my reply. So regardless of what the fuck he wants to say, oh, it's from 6 years ago. Motherfucker, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I'm telling you the reason I dissed you now. I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna wait for a second just to see, because if people start firing off and I try to answer every fucking buddy that I dissed on Kamikaze or had words about, I'm gonna be going the next 5 fucking years making diss song after diss song. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Okay, MGK or Paul Wolf?
Paul fucking Wall.
You know, it's just the worst ones.
Type of shit is that?
Any comment on MGK, like briefly? I mean, did you see his response? His response kind of reminded me of when Waka Flocka responded to Method Man's comments about him.
Hey, like, so, like, are you excited for today? And he's like, yeah, like, I texted you, though, like, and but you didn't answer me. So, like, I hope the performance goes good. Like, we didn't rehearse. And I'm like, yeah, I hope it goes good. What? You texted me? Like, dude, my phone was broken. And it took about 6 minutes. And it was 10 in the morning. It took about 6 minutes to go from us hating each other to us, like, drinking Jack Daniels.
Anyone you're involved with?
Right now, I mean, I'm talking to people.
Well, someone said you were involved with Machine Gun Kelly. Machine Gun Kelly was a criminal. This is a rapper, right?
Yeah, he's in the music business. We're enjoying each other's company, for sure.
That's right. And Wiz knows about this, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, there are rumors, clear them up, about Machine Gun Kelly. Friends, maybe a musical collaboration. People say you might be together.
We're friends. I think he's a very cool guy. I just think he has a cool attitude. I like hanging out with him, and we're just friends.
Any chance you guys could collaborate on music?
We'll see.
Talent.
He's very talented.
But
not to him.
I don't think MGK is mad at me, man. I fucking love that guy, man. I really, really love that guy.
Did y'all get lifted off? I mean, did it give you? I'm just curious.
Did we get lifted off it? I can't say I did. I felt a little weird after that. I'm like, cause I don't smoke, man.
Yeah.
I quit smoking.
Yeah.
And we really hit it off. We've definitely spent a lot of time together since, and I played him my record when I first got it, and he played me his when he first had it done. We were in Mexico.
Are you exchanging notes? Does he give you thoughts?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I have so much respect for him because he's always done exactly what he wants to do.
Sure has.
Always does exactly what he wants to do, and really doesn't care what people think as long as he's proud of his art.
Machine Gun's response. I mean, he did the right thing by humbling himself, you know. I respect that, you know. Dude is young, so hey, it is what it is, you know. Each one teach one, man. You just gotta respect is the key to survival. You know, I think he made the best move by just humbling himself.